Hmm.
So one thing you guys notice as she sort of motions towards the building is that all the lights are on, and you can hear the air conditioning going.
Oh, geez. Is Sean still here?
Yes.
I'm gonna nudge him to be like, I thought you said the power's off.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is? Oh, okay, so this is all running off of jelly power.
Are you sure you don't have a backup generator in there somewhere?
We're sure that we never built a backup generator in this factory.
Huh. I mean, this is good, right? It's siphoning off its own power. What's the name of the woman I was speaking to?
Her name is Gwendolyn.
I asked Gwendolyn what she saw that made her so nervous.
She looks nervous and kind of mumbles about how she probably shouldn't say. You should roll some sort of charisma-based skill. Try to get it out of her.
It doesn't look like I have any charisma-based skill.
I think I have a special thing that lets me, I could try to, well, I would need to find her with the, online somehow.
Yeah, no. That's just for talking to people that you're sort of talking to in the context of online. You can't just take them in real life and then talk to them online to use it.
I don't suddenly become charismatic because I'm text messaging or something.
You do, but just not with people you know in real life.
Okay.
If I don't have any relevant skills, I guess I've got merchant. Would I just roll with roll a d20 and add my C modifier, which is 0 to that, or?
Yep, that's what you do if you don't have any skills. You just roll a straight charisma roll.
Yeah, so that's d20 plus 0?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's a 13.
So she says that the jellies were bad enough, but she could have sworn she heard somebody talking to them in there.
Well, that's weird.
Huh.
Hey, Sean, is anybody in there with the jellies?
I elbow my colleague in the side.
I sheepishly withdraw my comment and hope Sean doesn't notice that I said anything.
Did he?
He noticed.
What's he say?
Yeah, he repeats. There might be up to 3 people in there. Plus the dead guy. But the dead guy's probably not saying much.
Oh, you haven't recovered the body.
He laughs at his own joke about his own dead employee, which seems kind of gross.
Does he seem like he's gonna just wait here until we come back out, or is he leaving?
He's not actively leaving right now. I guess you could ask him about whether or not he plans to wait.
That would be really suspicious of me to do. How do the rest of the custodial staff look? Do they have any particular supplies on them? Are they...
They all are loaded with supplies. And they're wearing this sort of body covering sort of jumpsuit. They just generally seem kind of bored.
Okay. Alright, I guess I tell Phil to tell them to get ready to go, because we're heading in.
Oh, okay.
I mean, was there anything else you wanted to do before we go in there?
No, but am I actually able to communicate with them?
You can also talk to Gwendolyn, but not the other 3.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So I guess, we can just tell Gwendolyn that we're ready when they are.
You walk in through the front door, and the front area is like this. There are these lockers for employees to put their personal effects, and it actually looks kind of warm and inviting, this sort of entrance area. There's this little security desk with a computer on it, and globbed onto that computer is a bunch of glowing yellow slime.
Do they seem to be moving at all?
It's undulating.
Does it appear to have, like, noticed us?
No.
Hmm. Hmm. You know what? My impulse is, let's not incite any, altercations until we've explored the place. What do you think?
Yeah. We should. If we're not immediately being attacked, then I think surveying the situation makes sense.
Okay, I tell Gwendolyn and to her about this idea, and what does she think?
She yells at the other custodians in their language. You assume she's telling them not to do something? It kind of sounds like that. Her yelling is matched up with these sort of big, grandiose hand motions.
So is there like
Is,
a? Sorry, go ahead.
is this how the other three talk to each other, or is she just being weird?
No, they don't talk to each other like this. Also, given how much shorter her sentences seem to be, she's probably not as good at this language as they are.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Oh no. I wish we had a better interpreter.
Is there maybe some kind of universal translating app on our phones that we can use, or no? Does
An
that?
experiment with universal translation AIs, but unfortunately they always turn evil and betray their masters. So there isn't anything like that.
Okay.
Evil translator. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of try to get everybody's attention and just kind of like give them the hand signal, like open palms out, like don't do anything. And I guess
Gwen asks if you want them to just wait outside until you're ready for them to come in and clean.
you know what? That sounds like a really good idea. I don't want them to get in the line of fire if things go sour.
Yeah.
Make a difference to me. As long as we're here on the site, we're on the clock making hazard pay. Take
Sounds
your time.
good. Actually, so you don't normally work at this factory, right?
Yep, I normally work at the factory out in Camelot.
Can you ask if any of the others normally work here, and if they know anything about the people who went missing?
She turns to them and asks them, and they say things to her. She nods, and then she says more things, and then they say more things. Then she turns to you and says, they said the guy who died was a real piece of shit, and that they're not sad at all. It seemed kind of, but I didn't know. The other three are cowards, and they probably escaped and ran off.
One can hope.
How do they know that there's a dead person if they haven't recovered a body?
People who did escape saw him die in front of them.
Okay.
The standard way, somebody died in an industrial accident. I was doing my job, and then there was an industrial accident right in front of me.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. If
Saw his head part ways with his body.
Yeah. Is there any kind of like a window that I can peek through into like the next room, or is it just like we're in this box of like a waiting area with no way to look into the next area?
You don't see any windows, but you know that often management likes to have an observation deck, and you do see some stairs going up in this waiting area.
That sounds like a great way to eyeball the situation before we get in.
Yeah. Let's ascend the staircase.
You go up the stairs, and it's this little break room area. There's a vending machine filled with yellow slime. You can smell smoldering snack cakes coming out of it. Or the scent coming out of it anyway.
Is the slime glowing at all?
Yeah.
I take a picture of it with my cell phone.
And there's a big window overlooking the factory floor.
Cool. What do we see looking down there?
So, attached to most of the machinery and the cables is the slime. And it's dripping from places, and it's scuttling around on the floor in a big pile, and generally moving around.